Assassin's Creed. It used to be that game, like everyone was playing it. You would sprint across rooftops in Italy, dive into haystacks, and secretly judge your friends if they didn't know who Ezio was. But then, something shifted. Oh, well, what shifted, Crimson? Thank you for asking. That's what we're unpacking today. The rise, the peak, the weird detours, and the moments where the franchise seemed to forget what made it special in the first place. So stick around because it's gonna get real. Alright, let's rewind back to 2007. Damn, I was only 3 years old. MySpace is still a thing. Everyone's on their Xbox 360s, and then out of nowhere, bam! This mysterious hooded dude drops into the middle of the Third Crusade. That was Assassin's Creed. And here's the crazy part. It wasn't even supposed to be its own game. Ubisoft Montreal was working on a Prince of Persia title, except they flipped the idea and said, yo, what if you made a game all about the Assassin's Creed?
Say that again?
Enter ancient cities, actual historical events, and a sci-fi framing device called the Animus. You had parkour, stealth, hidden blades. It was different, it was ambitious. And yeah, the missions got repetitive, but nobody cared because the vibe was unlike anything else. It wasn't just about killing targets, it was about sneaking through real history, looking cool while doing it, and questioning what was real. A game with brains and blades. Then came Ezio. Assassin's Creed 2 dropped in 2009 and changed everything. Ezio wasn't just an assassin, he was him. Charismatic, flawed, revenge-driven, and just plain fun to follow. You would run through Florence, climb the Duomo, rode gondolas in Venice. You had Da Vinci as your tech support. It was wild. Ubisoft leveled up hard. No more boring side missions. You could buy property, upgrade armor, customize everything. Brotherhood added an actual assassin crew. Revelations tied the whole legacy together with Altair's return and Ezio's send-off. The moment when Ezio said, I have seen enough for one life. Absolute fuck. This wasn't just gameplay anymore. It was generational storytelling. Fans got attached. Ezio became more than a character. He became the face of the franchise. Then Ubisoft did what big companies do when they strike gold. They milked it. Game. Every year. Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, Unity, Rogue, Syndicate. They all came rapid fire. Some were good, some were not so much. Unity was infamous. Floating eyeballs, T-posing characters, just a mess. The formula was wearing thin. Tower climbing, checklists, filler side quests. The open worlds were massive but kinda soulless. Black Flag was great, but honestly, it felt more like a pirate game with AC branding. And top 3 in my opinion, but Ubisoft pushed their dev teams hard. Deadlines came first. Innovation got sidelined. Eventually, people started tuning out. Assassin's Creed had become routine instead of revolutionary. After burning out their fanbase, Ubisoft said, pause. And in 2017, they came back with something new. Assassin's Creed Origins. This wasn't just a new story, it was a full-on genre shift. Open world RPG, XP leveling, loot, dialogue choices, side quest galore. It looked amazing. Ancient Egypt was stunning. Odyssey pushed it further. You're a Greek mercenary kicking dudes off cliffs like it's 300. Valhalla doubled down. Viking raids, base building, 100+ hours of content. Sure, it's nice, it's fun, but the core of Assassin's Creed kinda got buried under RPG mechanics. Stealth became optional. Assassinations were no longer the heart of the game. It was cool, I'll give you that, it was cool, but it didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game anymore. Then Ubisoft said, you want the old Assassin's Creed back? Fine. Here's Mirage, 9th century Baghdad, small map, parkour, social stealth, and classic mechanics. Just like the good old days. And yeah, it felt like a step in the right direction. Basim was sharp, the city was dense, and stealth was back on the menu. But it was short, kinda repetitive, and safe. It felt like a test balloon, like Ubisoft wanted to know, hey, are you still into this? Some fans were thrilled. Others said, it's nice, but where's the innovation? Now, we've got Assassin's Creed Shadows coming up. Feudal Japan.
Feudal.
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 Feudal,
Feudal.
feudal,
Feudal.
feudal Japan. Finally, we've all been asking for this over a decade. You play as Naoe, a nimble shinobi, and Yasuke, a powerful samurai who really existed. Two completely different playstyles. Stealth meets strength. And get this, dynamic weather and seasons change how you approach missions. Classic features like Eagle Vision are back, but refined. It looks like Ubisoft might have found that sweet spot between the old and the new. And we all know that Shadows has a lot of controversy, but I won't be addressing it because it doesn't influence how the game actually is or how it plays. It's just a preference, you know? So let's be real. Assassin's Creed didn't fall off because of one big mistake. It was death, caused by 1,000 tiny decisions. The creative leads left. The modern day plot spiraled into nonsense. Innovation gave way to safe bets and monetization. It became a brand, not a vision. But Ubisoft wasn't lazy. They took risks. They tried new things. Games always looked great, sounded great, and were made by teams who clearly cared. They just lost their identity along the way. Assassin's Creed tried to evolve, but forgot what made people fall in love in the first place. So, here's the $1 million question. Can Assassin's Creed make a comeback? Honestly, yeah. But only if Ubisoft stops trying to be everything to everyone. Fans want focused story, stealth that actually matters, cities that feel alive, not bloated. But it's gotta come from the heart. Now let me ask you, what's your dream Assassin's Creed game? Let me know in the comments.